Hi, Cameron here to talk about Codex Guelf 83.4 dagger. So these are the grips of the dagger. First, we have a hammer grip. You hold it like a hammer. It's pretty self-explanatory. Then, you have an ice pick grip, where you can channel your inner Mike Myers to your heart's content. Now to talk about stances and blocking. So for stance, we want a nice, neutral position. We don't want our feet too close together with our dagger too high, nor do we want too deep of a stance with, yet again, our dagger in a funny position, as these both limit our movement. You want your legs bent naturally, about a shoulder width and a half and apart, with your left hand forward and your right hand back. Now then, blocking. The most basic block we see is simply an extension and rolling out of our empty hand, while pointing our thumb down so that way we can catch our opponent's dagger without breaking it. Next, our other block is a retraction of our lead leg and a pushing down of our lead hand to clear lower incoming strikes. This brings us to blocking with the dagger hand, useful for hooking. We are in an ice pick grip. We cross our fist in front of our face and stab our dagger at their dagger hand. This should cover most techniques that come at you and allow you to protect yourself. Then, this is the same thing from a hammer grip. Again, fist comes in front, stab towards their dagger hand. This allows us to cover ourselves. And here is the same two blocks from the front view. This moves us to the cool part of this, attacking. Now then, we have the attacks of the dagger. The first and most basic is simply to hold it in a hammer grip and drive the point into your opponent's stomach. This can be done both without and with a passing step. Next, we come to a hammer grip attack that comes from above. With this, we don't want to telegraph it by shooting our arm super duper high and straight and stabbing in. Rather, you want to bring your elbow slightly up and drive the point home that way, as you see here. And then you can also attack to your left or their right with the dagger, which Codex Guelf does show. To do this, draw your fist in front of your face and stab in at their temple from the side. Now, here's a front view of the same techniques. Notice how I'm keeping my elbow low here and keeping my hand in front for defensive reasons. That's really, really important for any and all forms of dagger fighting. The other side, I'm doing much the same thing. I'm crossing my fist in front of my face, leaving my other hand in front, and then stabbing in to the side. Now then, I switched to ice grip, pick grip here, but there's one more very important technique, and that is I call the vertical stab. This doesn't work well on a bag, but you bring your hand straight up and down almost, and this is a very hard thing to block. Now, on to the ice grip. Sorry for the fake out. With this, the first technique Guelf shows is very similar to the second to last one I showed in hammer grip. Bring your fist in front of your face, drive your point home. Then we have, to the other side, your hand should wind out just a little bit and drive in to the right side. This is a very useful technique yet again because it's hard to block. And then from above, I call this the Mike Myers special because your arm comes and you punch the dagger in straight at their face. Again, always leave your empty hand up for not dying purposes. Here I am showing that you can attack at several different angles, holding the dagger, using these basic concepts, and following along with the treatise. Thank you for watching.